Hey everyone, Basic Nerf here, and I'm here today with another section of Nerf news. Now I know I haven't done one of these in a while, but this one is a bit of a surprise to everyone, including myself. So very recently, this is posted about a day ago on the UK/German toy sites Smith Toys and IE Toys. They're the same retailer, but they just it's just for different countries. Because if you go to their sites, it still has Smiths at the top. We don't really know too much about it right now besides these two images that we have and the product description. I'll read you guys the product description right now. It says, "The zombie threat is growing bigger every day and you need a bigger blaster to keep up. The Zombie Strike CS12 blaster holds 12 Zombie Strike darts and has a long-range targeting scope so you can aim with precision to take the zombies out. Load up fast with a quick reload clip. Press the trigger and sweep the field in the battle against the zombies with a LongShot CS12 blaster." So if you guys didn't know, or you're new to Nerf, the Nerf LongShot was a very iconic blaster. It was very popular in the second half of the 2000s. 2006 it was released. It was still very popular in the late 2000s, 2009. And then it was also still a little bit on the popular side in the early 2000s, 2010. And then it started becoming very hard to find since, you know, blasters like the Elite line were coming out, the Vortex series, those things were coming out. This blaster was very popular because it was the first clip system blaster, and as you know, the clip system is a very popular system now. And the internals were very, very simple to modify, and there's a lot of space in there, so you can add all sorts of things. With a very simple modification, you would get very solid ranges. You know, I don't model out myself, but when I got my LongShot and I opened it up to do some modifications, I was like, wow, these are pretty simple internals. You know, even for someone who's not really good at modifying blasters like myself, I was able to modify it. So let's take a look at this new Zombie Strike version though, because there are some changes and you might miss them if you don't keep your eyes open. So as you can see on the screen, it's still got, you know, it's stock. It's still got the look pretty much. But where it's changed is that it's definitely got a different color now. It's not yellow or dark blue. It's like a dark turquoise more. It doesn't come with a 6-dart clip anymore. It comes with a 12-dart clip, coming with Zombie Strike darts instead of the old streamlines. It still has its scope, which pretty much looks like the ones that came with the LongShot before, except this one is orange. If you can see at the front where there's like an empty space, there used to be a bipod there. There used to be 2 legs there that you could put down and, you know, to stabilize the blaster if you want to, you know, set yourself up behind some cover. But they're missing there now. It's probably more like a hand grip, I guess, area now. And looking at the front of the barrel, there looks like there is room for attachments. You also notice that there's no front gun. The original LongShots came with a front gun, and that was the first barrel attachment with this system, but this Zombie Strike one does not come with any. One thing that concerns me a bit though is that if you look on the box art, there's no range claims on it. If you look in the product description posted on the sites, there's no range claims on it. However, I'm not too concerned about the lack of range claims in the product description or on the blaster box, and that's just because, you know, Nerf has been pretty much increasing the performance of their blasters little by little for the past 5 or so years. And, you know, Nerf Elite ranges up to 75 feet. That's become the new standard of Nerf. And even then, if you've been keeping your eye out to Demolisher, Slingfire, news going around, it's up to 85 and 90 feet. And I've heard rumors that that's going to be the new Elite standard. So I expect this blaster, the LongShot, to have a little bit updated internals, you know, maybe like a bigger spring at the very least to help get those Elite ranges. So now let's take a look back at the box art. Again, it's very simple. I guess Nerf again is going for the open look packaging for their blasters. I'm guessing mostly to cut down cost, but I guess it helps people to get a feel onto the blaster. If you look at the handle where you normally cock or pull the blaster back, you don't see the orange grip there. And just from the way that the blaster is real close up against the box, the other side of the handle probably isn't attached. I'm guessing, you know, it has to, some assembly required. You're going to have to plug the little rod in between there and plug in the handle so you're able to use the blaster. Also, if we zoom in into the bottom right corner, it says it's going to be a Target exclusive. Now again, this is a UK/German retail site, and they're obviously not Target. So I'm guessing when it hits the United States, at the very least, it's going to be a Target exclusive. I know Target also has stores in Australia where Nerf is popular, so we'll have to see where or how it's sold there, if it is sold there. So again, this is Basic Nerf with another segment of Nerf News. Let me know how you guys feel about this blaster coming out again and how it's being remade. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? Do you think it's gonna sell well? Do you think you'll be seeing it in your Nerf wars? How do you feel in general? What are your thoughts? Do you guys have any mod projects planned for this? Do you have any mod ideas that come into your head? I'd be very interested in hearing them. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel and my Nerf blog for more information on this blaster as it gets revealed. I'm Basic Nerf. Peace out.